Hello! What is up, fellow geeks? Zipper Geek Girl here. It is another beautiful day here at Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying your long weekend. If those of you who have a long weekend, I hope you're enjoying it. If it's just a regular weekend, I still hope you're enjoying it. But welcome! Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the finale of Danganronpa 2. It has taken a long time for us to get here, but we are finally here, guys. This is it. After today, it's over! Oh, hello, Sleepy. Hello, Tyrant. Hello, Zelda NPC thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today on this, the final episode. What is everyone's thoughts so far? The deer are collaborating with one another. Oh, nice. That's the narrative, huh? That's the narrative we're pushing? Is deer take over all? Oh, man. The meteors of deer collaborating with each other to inflict despair. I got to meet the real Kyoko Kiyogiri. Oh, you got to meet her VA. Nice. Gundam Breaker 4 is released on Switch and PC. I've watched the Sonic 3 trailer, and that's all. Well, you've been busy, Tyrant. Dude, I am still, like, so... I'm still so hype over the Sonic trailer. Like, every time I watch it, I pick out something new. I pick out some new reference or some new goofiness that I hadn't seen before, and it's fantastic. It is absolutely awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. Speaking of watching stuff, thank you to everybody who came out to the first ever SGG watch party. Hope you guys enjoy it. Those of y'all who stopped by, thank you guys very, very much. It was really, really fun. I had a great time. Got to talk to a couple of you for the first time. So that was fun too. We're gonna be doing it again next weekend. We are gonna be doing the second half of season 1, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, covers the events of Justice for All. So we'll be back at it again Saturday, and Saturday's also going to be a Supersonic Saturday, so here's how this is going to go. We are going to do a, my voice is a little, does my voice sound a little, scratchy today? I don't know. I didn't sleep very well last night, so, anyway. So, the way the watch party is going to work next weekend is we're going to have a short Supersonic Saturday at our usual time of 2. I'll probably play Sonic Frontiers for about an hour or so, and then we're gonna jump straight from there to the Discord watch party. So that is the plan so far. It's gonna be a long day on Saturday, but it's all leading up to the return of Gay Lawyer Sunday. Ace Attorney investigation starts next week, guys. Who's hype? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I might sneak the demo a little bit early just so I can get acquainted with it off stream. But I might do that. Uh-oh. That's I saw the alert fire off. I didn't hear the blurb. That's not good. Might have to There we go! Wow, it's hella delayed! It is hella delayed! Oh dear, that's not gonna be good. But hey, what's up, Stumpy? Welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in! Oh, thank you! So, thank you so much. Glad you can make it. So yeah, we'll be back at it again next Saturday. My thoughts on, so real quick, I'm gonna share some brief thoughts I had about the Ace Attorney anime versus the game. Let's see, hang on. If I was a Hope's Peak student, my title would be Ultimate Shit Poster. That's, I think there's several people in contention for that particular title. I missed the watch party because of work. Hopefully I can pop in for next week's. Yeah, I hope so too. We need more watch parties. I'll bring vodka next time. Bring your beverage of choice. If you get sloshed on my watch party, don't blame me. Bring your own beverage. I am not responsible for getting sloshed on the watch parties. Let's see. If you know who Jessica Wong is, Jessica? You mean Jessica or Jessica? Kind of like Karane, way sexier. More. Ah, cool. She sounds awesome. Kyoko Kiryu was my third favorite character. Second was Maki Nikishoko, and first was Jessica Wong from Aquarian Evolution. Cool. Very, very cool. Your voice sounds good to me. If you need to rest, fortunately, this trial, yeah, that is the good thing, is that I'll be able to take a little bit of a rest with the voice acting stuff. So real quick, just some real quick observations that I had about the Ace Attorney anime. The art style is really different from the show. There was a weird disconnect. Or from the games. There was a weird disconnect because the art style was so different, but I got used to it. And I kind of ended up liking it. The opening's great. They really did just say, let's take these two gay bitches and make them gay. You're good for them. If you don't know what I mean, watch the season 1 opening. You'll understand real quick what I mean by that. The acting is well done. Very well done. I like most all the voices that they picked for all the characters. The only one I really have a gripe with is Maya. I find her voice to be a little bit annoying. No disrespect whatsoever to her actress Lindsay. But I found her voice to be just this side of irritating for me. But that's really the only gripe that I have with the voices. Everybody else sounds fantastic, and I was actually kind of dead on with some of my voices. Though it was weird hearing Lotta Hart having her actual Southern accent instead of the Scottish thing that you guys forced on me. So, and for the most part, yeah, it is basically just rehashing the entire game with a couple of differences. They did streamline things, which I appreciate. There's a couple of details here and there as to how the trials actually played out. The biggest difference, though, was turnabout goodbyes. So far, this is the biggest difference. I don't know if they make any other big changes. But during the end of the trial, when Phoenix and Maya try to get a hold of the evidence and Von Karma tases them, that scene actually played out a little differently. Maya snuck into the office by herself and got tased, but somehow she still recovered. And to stall for time, Larry dressed up as Edgeworth and tried to pass himself off as Edgeworth for the rest of the trial, which, to be perfectly honest, kind of got Larry a few more points for me just for that stupid scene. So yeah, little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. It was so good. But yeah, so far, was that our natural? Okay, I take back what I said. Sorry. But yeah, no, nobody was fooled by Larry's disguise. It was fantastic, and yeah, just a few small changes from that. I'm really enjoying the anime. I'm excited to see Francisca make her appearance. And eventually, Godot making his appearance too. Godot, whatever the hell we're calling him. I still don't know, even after all this time. But I'm very much looking forward to that. Season 2 is probably not gonna... We're probably not gonna have the watch party for Season 2 for a while. What I'm probably going to do is have the watch party for that be before we start up Apollo Justice, which will be at some point in the future. I don't have a date right now, but I do plan on playing the Apollo Justice trilogy as well as Great Ace Attorney, and whenever I start, one or the other will be the watch party for Ace Attorney Season 2. What I might also do is do a really deep cut, see if I can find, like, one of the Ace Attorney stage plays that has English subtitles and show those. Because those are wild. I'll confess, when the anime started, I wasn't that invested. I didn't go past the first episode because I felt it wasn't zany enough. I now regret passing this anime up when it came out. It takes a bit. It takes a little bit. The first case kind of was pretty cut and dry, but it ramps up pretty quick from there. So, yes, very much enjoying my time with the Ace Attorney anime. Looking forward to diving into more of it next Saturday. Hope you guys will join me then. For now, though, we've got a very different trial coming up. We've got a very different trial ahead of us, and it's time. It's time we put an end to the despair. Summer is over, and so is the despair. Possibly. Maybe. Not sure. Unconfirmed. But we're doing it anyway. We're doing it live, and we're doing it right now. It's time to start the finale of Danganronpa. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into it. Hope you guys are ready. Let me get my gamepad ready. I hope my gamepad is ready. I finally realized why the prequel series to Sherlock Holmes is called Great Detective. Hang on, your comment is getting cut off by my layout. Hold up 1 second. Let me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I can just like pop this out real quick. Okay, I can, but not really. Oh, well, now I've really broken the layout. Hold on a minute. Now I've really broken it. 1 second. Uh-oh. Hold on. I've gone and done it this time. Get back there so I can actually see my chat. There we go. I finally realized why the prequel series is called The Great Ace Attorney. Sherlock Holmes is called The Great Detective. It was likely an allusion to the Japanese, in the Japanese version, Sherlock Holmes was supposed to be Holmes. Okay, got it. Got it, finally. I really do appreciate all of your insights, dude. I really do. Hey, gotta get the scuff out of the way early, man. Speaking of scuff, last time there was a lot of scuff happening in reality, as a lot of bullshit was happening. But to sum up what we discovered last time, it seems that we, along with our classmates, have kind of been involved in an experiment of some sort. We are basically lab rats. We found out that the Future Foundation may not be the villainous organization we made them out to be. That they actually saved us, but also they are experimenting on us. So maybe they are evil. And there's also a group called the Remnants of Despair that caused the greatest, awfulest tragedy in the world, whatever the hell this game calls it. There was a lot that got dropped. There was a lot of lore that got dropped. I'm sure we're gonna go over it all over again in the trial, so let's get into it. It's time for the real final trial. It's time for the real finale. So before that, okay, it's on it's on baby mode because I'm a baby. All right, there's all of our there's our truth bullets if we wanted to review, but I'm gonna do the report card. I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I can yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get moon salt. All right, and that's gonna be the last. That is gonna be the last upgrade that we get in the game. All right, so as we're going along, feel free to share your theories for what the hell is going on in this game, because I will gladly take any and all suggestions. All right, let's go ahead and equip moon salt. Melodious voice is equipped. Wow, look at all of these things that we didn't get. Look at all these things we didn't get. I think a lot of these are unlocked when you complete the social links. I know they're not called social links, but the social links for the characters in island mode, which I do intend to come back to this game and do a little bit of island mode, if for no other reason than to get the social links and to revisit some of our favorite characters that were gone too soon, such as Mikan and Gundam. and characters that we didn't really get to know all that well, like Fuyuhiko and Sonia. So I do plan on coming back. It might be for a holiday special, actually, coming back to Danganronpa, because you're giving gifts. I mean, what says the holidays more than giving gifts on a tropical island, right? Right? So yes. Even though today is the finale, we will be coming back to Danganronpa, probably around the holidays, just to revisit this wild-ass game. But all right, as the world continues to glitch out around us, let's finish our preparations, and let's do it. I'm staying away from Persona 5, but still using terms from the game. You know, Social Link is just such a distinct way to sum it up. I mean, I guess you could use the term flags, but I like social links better. Cause it sounds nicer. It sounds nicer. Free time events. Free time events. Yes, that's true. Something I learned from the anime. Fuyuhiko's sister Natsubi and Mahiru's friend Sato were actually classmates in the reserve course. Oh, from way back in case number 2. So wait, they weren't ultimates? They were reserve corps students? Interesting. Because I could have sworn at least one of them was an ultimate, but I guess I was mistaken. All right, here we go. For the last time, let us proceed to the class trial. All rise.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh, good. Starting with my favorite. Oh my god, it's moving so fast. Wait, why is it moving so fast? And why am I on mouse controls? I'm not on mouse controls, I'm on keyboard controls. Why is it moving so quickly? Okay, actually this might work. This might work out better for me. This might actually work out better for us, gang. This might actually work out better for us. Because I know what the answer is. It is virtue. Oh god, it's going so fast. It's going so fast. This may not work out for us after all, gang. Oh boy. Oh, things are going bad already. Eek! Everything's going so fast. There's no reason it should be going this fast. Virtual, there, good god. I thought this was supposed to be on easy mode. Why the hell is it going so quickly?
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
Hey, what's up, Gabe? Thanks for tuning in.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Yep, there's the truth. We were in the Matrix the whole time.
Hey!
I know, I lost a lot of health already. Thank God we're on easy mode.
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Oh god, this is so meta it hurts.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game!
Then we were forced to kill each other.
Yep, all for the sake of the game, all for the sake of them views. Okay, there we go. Now I finally got my thing back.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
Oh my god, shut up.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
When did Monokuma become a broken record? When he stopped having anything worthwhile to say, which, to be fair, should have happened way earlier.
Just stop. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
NPCs!
You better not say we're fictional characters.
Oh my god, I forgot how meta this one gets.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain, which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
Don't pretend like you don't know what an avatar is.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right? Not our memories prior, but our school memories.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Oh my god. The delivery on the I will give Monokuma's VA props. The delivery on it's a game is so annoyingly perfect. Well done. This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Alright, here goes. Oh wow, look at how sparse it is now. Reserve Department, tragedy, killing school life from his despair, list of subjects, aliens, founder. Oh my god, there's so many!
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
If this is really a virtual world, and we're avatars created for this world, then right now we're not actually real humans. our real human bodies must exist somewhere else, right? I don't want to believe something like that, but you're gonna have to.
What does that mean? Your avatar's made of but your actual, though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
That's true.
That must be it.
Ugh, never thought I would agree with Monokuma of all people.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No. Hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? Well, the only person who knew somebody before going in here was Fuyuhiko, right? Because he knew Peko. I think that's what he's alluding to.
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Yeah, the entire school
Peko and I
year.
have seen each other
Or the
almost
entire
every
school
single day
years.
of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie.
I think it's 3 years. The first Game Students Games cast is a year above the previous cast. Oh, okay. So game one. Yeah, game one's crew are everyone's senpais. Got it.
Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
I don't think it works quite like that, but sure.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood.
What the hell?
That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
That is messed up beyond words.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
It was all a dream.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically plot beat for plot beat, The Matrix. That's why, in the end, ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. You get props for that, Danganronpa. That was a good cutaway. Also, I just realized something. Boom. Keep forgetting my mic in these streams. It was all just a creation. That's the truth. There we go, and now the true form is revealed. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah, just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
Oh boy, I don't think it's gonna work out quite as well as you guys think.
So you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
Because they went through all that much trauma, even if their bodies were alive, their brains believe they actually died. So yeah, they're gone. Oh, I hate that!
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but
they are brain dead.
That's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
Dark Souls would like to have a word with you, sir.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game?
Yeah,
Everything was their doing?
Yeah, it's a really... They were saying that this isn't sci-fi, but it's the oldest sci-fi trope. If you die in the game, you die in real life. it feels like an intentional design flaw at this point. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite tropes. I mean, I get that it ups the tension and everything in an isekai sort of situation. I don't know if you can even call this an isekai, actually. But in a situation like this, I get that it ups the tension, but it's an overdone trope, and I'm not a huge fan of it.
Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then they were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, listen to the music! Yo! That's not bad. That's not bad.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys! Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil!
Is our enemy the Future Foundation? But if they are, then what happened to the true purpose of the program? Yeah, it wasn't meant to be a killing game.
The Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
Then the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group...
Oh, whoop, hang on.
No, that's
They didn't create the killing game. The killing game is actually a virus!
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then... why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be... that virus is...
Monokuma's the virus.
Right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. Didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Pretty much everybody in that picture is dead now, except for Chiaki and Kazuichi. Or, Sonia and Kazuichi. Everyone else is dead. Happy times.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject!
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monomi, or Usami's role that she had in this world was... she was one of the observers.
I see!
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
We really had to hold their hands through this whole thing. I mean, we've had to hold their hands through the entire damn game, so... At this stage in the game, I'm not surprised that we're having to rehash all of this.
NPC? What's that?
Case in point, thank you for proving my point beautifully, Akane.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monomi's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer. It has to be referring to that person. Best girl, Chiaki.
I see!
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monomi, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist? all not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive.
You know, this is made all the more poignant by the fact that we made it to the end of Chiaki's route in the main game. That makes this whole revelation that much more impactful, I feel.
Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up! I do it all the time!
Shut up!
Thank you, Hajime!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Like, don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Oh, we recognize that voice! Those of you who played the first game should recognize that voice. Yeah!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
Welcome back, Makoto! The true best boy has arrived!
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us?
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Who are the remnants of ultimate despair? If you put it together and think about it, you should be able to understand why you were put into the program.
Put it together and think. Here we go. Time for another logic dive. Supersonic half pipe, go! Does it seem like the music is a little muted? I'll talk about the music later. You gotta admit, though, that was a pretty sweet save. Okay. We're good. We're good. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of this. Question 1. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Well, it was us. It was Hajime. Because there were only 6 survivors for Makoto and the others. So we are, in fact, the survivors. Oh, okay. No, these things are back! All right, where's the one that's gonna be right dead center? There we go. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? Makoto. It's gotta be us. The survivors and the remnants are one and the same! Hello, NSM! Welcome! Thank you so much for tuning in! We're putting it all together! We're finding out who we really are! We're finding out what we're made of! Oh boy. Question number 3. Why were Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? Well, if we are the remnants of despair, it was to recover from despair. And there we go. The truth is revealed.
It's all coming together.
We are, in fact, the despair. It was us all along!
Could it be? The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
we're all Ultimate Despair?
The real despair was the friends we made along the way. This would explain why Nagito, who had such a hard-on for Hope, just suddenly started hating us out of the blue. Because he was all about that Hope life, and then he finds out that he and everybody else are Ultimate Despair. That would perfectly explain the complete 180 in his attitude towards us. And I think that's what they were trying to telegraph with that change in attitude. So Nagito knew! Nagito knew that we were all Ultimate Despair, himself included, and that's why he became a little bitch. Well, you know, more so than usual.
Don't be stupid!
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Ooh, Hajime's having a rough time.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
He tried to kill us all! Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? There's no way we can forget. All of us, except for the traitor. Oh lord, here we go again. Alright. All that, everything that I won back, I gotta... Oh, hell no! Hell no with this! It's going so slowly! It's going so slowly, you guys! It was fine at first, and then it was going so slowly! K! Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. I hate it so much, you guys. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Okay, where's the L? Where's the L? Give me the L. Give me the L's. Give me the L's. Give me all those L's. Kill. Oh my god, it moves so slow! I should have kept that A, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Just get rid of that. Okay, there's the A. Give me the A. Kill us. Oh my god, there's so many A's. Why are there so many A's? I just need an L. I need 2 L's. I need more than 2 L's, but I need L's. Give me L's, please. Give me L's. I will gladly take the L's right now. Please, for the love of God. Oh my god. Destroy us all. Yes, I know. Oh god, I never got an A. Okay, there we go. There's an A. I just realized I'd never gotten the A. Alright, come on. Okay, there's an L. One more. No! That's okay, there's another one up here. Kill us all! There we go! This is my personal dispel, this freaking Hangman's Gambit game! I hate it!
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Excellent Billy and Mandy reference, by the way, Stumpy Nights.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school.
I don't know why I get this feeling, but I feel like Hajime's VA is going way harder than everybody else's VAs in this particular scene. Is anyone else getting that vibe? Does anyone else feel like his VA is going way harder than everybody else?
But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Oh, there it is! What was that just now? A memory? Why did we get the memory? But that person... That was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added. Is Hajime okay? I don't think so.
It appears you've remembered a little. Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
That's what he meant by destroyed our own bodies. Because Nagito had a lady's hand. In fact, it was Junko's hand.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
After this stream, I can post an image of what they look like as Ultimate Despair. Yeah, please do. I'd like to see that. We're Ultimate Despair? That's not possible! But if that thing I saw earlier was something I experienced in real life...
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own...
Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong button.
That must be it.
Yep, there we go.
If that memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world, what Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
He sounded
Not
genuinely
just any
confused.
woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out?
Okay,
I'm pretty sure a select few
gross.
would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
Ooh.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation.
Junko, aka Danganronpa's Harley Quinn. Nah, man. Nah, Harley Quinn. No, she's more akin to the Joker than Harley Quinn. She's more akin to the Joker. She would not be the lackey. She is absolutely the mastermind. Yeah, it does kind of look like Mikan.
Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Whoa.
Just stop!
Yeah, thanks, Hajime. Thanks for cutting us off with that.
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling.
The guy who took Junko's eye was Fuyuhiko. Was it? Was that him? I couldn't tell. It kind of looked like him from the hair, but I had a hard time telling who it was.
But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you could save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Akane's making sense right now, too. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out? Or... It's time to hit him with the ellipses!
I see.
Wait, can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
He's losing it.
I knew it. Just as I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Here we go. This isn't the same guy we talked to earlier, was it?
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
Makoto is the imposter.
Apparently, we are
Makoto
actually the
sus.
bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
It's foolish to even think about it.
There's something wrong with him. Based on the information I attained, the Makoto Naegi I'm familiar with didn't act like this.
I said I'm going to save you. Why aren't you
Let's do what he says. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are...
It's fine to trust
The Future Foundation is the world's hope.
No.
No one can defy the Future.
Dang it, stop pushing the wrong button. Defy this!
No, that's wrong. Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
That's right. Makoto himself defied the Future Foundation.
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Hey, what's up, Kid Anime? Thanks so much for tuning in. Glad you're here.
Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right?
Gasp!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seem much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie!
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Damn it, he's trying to interfere! Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face! The number that Makoto Naegi told me he specifically placed inside the program. Here we go!
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want?
Alright, come on, come on.
punishment is waiting for you.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this!
Up. What are you even talking about?
Luckily, I'm on.
Punishment is waiting for
Luckily,
you.
I'm on super baby mode, so I just gotta lame it out.
That's impossible! Pro! Are you sure about this?
Oh my god, come on! What is...
I'm not listening!
You don't have to, it's fine. I'm the one who has to listen. Apparently, I can't do rhythm games to save my life.
Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! I can't hear you! Better luck.
Alright, we almost got him. I just gotta be a little patient here.
What do you want? You insolent fool! If
1,
you're saying
10,
he's not Makoto,
11037, baby!
Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
The protagonists are fighting!
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
Yep! Imposter deleted.
Disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then... that was just the work of Monokuma?
Wouldn't Monokuma know the significance of that number? He would, but... Oh, So we know that the password was inside Nezumi Castle where Monokuma couldn't enter. Which is why he didn't know what the password was, but the significance of the password, yeah, he should remember. He was there too. Oi, what's up, Red Car Gamer? Thanks so much for tuning in.
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set? Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
No, violence is always the answer.
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Fantasy. Yes, we get it. Moving on.
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
Final Destination. Yeah, that's a good one too.
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Here goes. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now then, Make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm gonna die!
Again, I give props to Monokuma's VA for going off. These are some DBZ-ass screams right now. Behold, the true despair. She's back! Welcome back, Queen. Oh, look, everybody's been all pushed over to the center. And she returns.
What? What's going on?
The mastermind is Junko and Oshima! Who would have guessed? So annoyed they brought her back, but whatever. Final Destination, I was so scared of that movie. Yeah, no, I'm scared of it too. I refuse to watch that under any circumstance.
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
She said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
Alright. She's just as intolerable as Monokuma is.
I'd get fucking crushed!
We all know you'd be into it, Kazuichi.
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
Yep. She's here and she's gonna make it everybody's problem.
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot, honey. Just deal with it.
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity? Yep, it's Junko.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
No! Junko corrupted alter ego! Now!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane! This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima? Also, I love Hajime just straight up calling her a bitch. This is why this is the best pro tag. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy? The destruction of the world? The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this bitch's doing! Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered? With the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Don't trust her!
It was like real hard, you know?
What the hell?
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Honestly, same.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
There's a really freaking loud noise outside my window right now. Sorry, I got distracted. There was something very loud outside my window. I think my neighbor's doing car repairs or something. We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was... That's what the timer was for.
I see.
But wouldn't it be going the other way?
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Okay, never mind.
Wrong? And what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey!
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
No, Fuyuhiko, you're losing it!
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way.
She is really hostile towards Hajime.
Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Didn't you say earlier that our goal was to get out of here, though?
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Thus everyone can go back together. So
Oh,
there's
boy.
no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip. Your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump?
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then, it's safe to say this is the good ending, right? I'm pretty sure it's the bad ending, but let's... You know what? Let's just see what happened. Last time, I didn't get the bad end. If it is in fact the bad end, I'll just speed through and do it over. But let's just see what happens if we press graduate.
I got it!
Ah!
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
I guess I cheated myself out of another bad end. Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Here's the real one! Here's the real best boy! This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my lead!
Oh god, shut up!
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
Then why don't you tell us what her true goal is, right here and now?
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Oh, shit, okay.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered.
That's actually, like, way more messed up. Yeah, they come back, but they're all gonna be controlled by Junko, and thus the tragedy will continue indefinitely.
It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Oh, piss all the way off, ma'am.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Junkify all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete.
Did she just turn into Eggman all of a sudden?
That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there was something she didn't do? If so, then the reason is... she must have been bound by the same rules as us.
I see. I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
But she was still bound by the rules.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization.
This is kind of tell, don't show, isn't it?
That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
I know you said you hated Monokuma more than Junko, but for me it's the other way around. Junko lacks any redeeming qualities. Yeah, is it too late to say that I hate them both equally? At least Junko is somewhat interesting. Monokuma I just find annoying. At least Junko is... yeah, at least Junko's interesting. Monokuma, I'm just sick of. Monokuma can be funny. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's funny at all. I think he's outlived his welcome, and he does not get better in V3, let me tell you.
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? The mass unaliving of the reserve corps students. That's what she's talking about.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
I don't believe you, ma'am. First, she's heard of it. Then, it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out of that Junko doesn't know about. Could it mean that? The thing Makoto Naegi secretly added? Oh, that's right! He put in a shutdown sequence!
I see! Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is... There is no shutdown sequence, it's broken, no authority. Wait, wasn't there something about there not being enough people necessary?
I see! Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
What?
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
Because that's what you do when you're an anime protagonist.
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Yeah! And now Best Girl is here! And other Best Boy is here!
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Yeah! Let's go!
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
I'm not even gonna grace that with a response.
Shut up.
Thank you! Yes, thank you, Byakuya!
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now.
my.
I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Yeah, same old Byakuya.
Are you 2 also from the Future Foundation?
Byakuya is thin again? This is the real Byakuya! This is the real one! This is the real one that survived. Remember, the fat Byakuya was actually the ultimate imposter. But this is the real one! This is the real other best boy! Even though he's a total tool, we still love him.
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy? If the Killing School life is referring to that...
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
So where's Hina, Toko, and, what's-his-face? Yasuhiro!
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move! Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
If we're going to revert back to our original selves, before we entered the program, we're right back to being ultimate despairs again.
See. Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end!
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be all right. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish? Does that include her, too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed. Right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed!
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
I mean, it kind of is.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
Hang on a second. Why is... It's really annoying me that it's showing the keyboard and mouse inputs, but I'm using a gamepad.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured? The method? I should try connecting those thoughts. There should be an answer there. Alright, time for one more logic dive. I really hope we're done with the Hangman's Gambit, though. I will gladly do more of the logic dives, but I am through with the Hangman's Gambit. I am so through with that nonsense. Though this one seems to be a lot easier. At least that part was. Supersonic half pipe, let's go! All right, and up. Whoa, 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 whoa! Never say that anything's easy. Question 1. Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? Oh, I would assume it's the Future Foundation. I don't see Hangman's Gambit listed on the guide anymore. Thank God! We are done with Hangman's Gambit, I hope. Because this I can handle a lot better. Of course, I say that. I'm sure that there's going to be some BS. Okay, there we go. Just like nervously waiting for it to change. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? The killings. Let's go. There we go. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Phew. Yeah, this definitely feels like the last of the logic dives. I'm really glad we got the moonsault now. I'm really glad we got the extended jump. I imagine it'd be a lot more difficult without it. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance caramel, surveillance camera! How dare you use spelling typos against me? All right, there we go.
It's all coming together.
Gamera? The surveillance Gamera. The surveillance kaijus.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Do you have to keep showing that building?
The entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Damn, what did Sonia do?
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we
wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Oh, I didn't know about this. Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is they gotta get okayed by the teacher.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well.
I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Yeah, there's our boy.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru... Kamakura?
Looks like Junko wasn't the mastermind after all. That name. I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was... yeah, somebody had to upload her into the program. And Izuru was the founder of this academy.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? What?
Like I said, You're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
It was me! We were the bad guy the whole time!
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Yeah, there it is. There's the big twist. It was us all along.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru.
I'm the ultimate hope? Then the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked, he had a talent all...
How can someone from the have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide it, was he hidden in the...
Then Hajime's...
There's no doubt I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't lying to us,
Alright,
right?
where is it? Where is it?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Trust me, I don't either.
Could it be created hope?
That must be it.
That's what the whole cultivation plan was all about! I get it now!
Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
I'll let them explain it, though.
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else. Huh? You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions? Thoughts? Hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to be getting along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you were boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was... It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
do? I already know how I can be saved.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up
Even the
until now
interface is messed
disappear,
up. Look.
I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
No!
If we turn back into ultimate despair,
Guys!
the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose. To choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose? Hajime.exe has stopped working.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
Damn, Hajime's VA is absolutely killing it right now. Holy crap.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all.
It's not Bryce Pappenbrook who's Hajime's VA. It's Johnny Young Bosch, right? Isn't it? It's Johnny Young Bosch who's the VA for Hajime, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it is Johnny. Okay, I thought so.
Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
And we win, I guess?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
What was this? Again? Oh well. There's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right, a game reset.
And thus the loop
And with
continues.
this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to
Well, I
stay
hope
like
you guys
this for a
enjoyed this
while.
playthrough of Danganronpa 2!
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yep, this is how the game ends! This is how it ends! It just
Yes,
loops
there's
forever
no way I
and
would
ever, and
forget.
everybody is happy! The
And with
end!
this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
See?
I'm gonna showcase
See how
my
happy
full
everybody
cooking
is?
ability.
All of our friends are back!
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to
No,
commemorate this?
why is there a bad cat spray? There's
Want
no
to
need
be
for the
awed by
bad
the
cat
sight of my
spray. This is the
prowess?
good ending. This is the good ending.
I've
This is what we
prepared
all
you a
wanted.
training regiment.
This is what we all wanted, right?
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Oops.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
No, this is fine. This is
not
fine.
it.
Oh, huh?
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
That was different.
Oh my god!
Ah, God! Oh, jeez. Thank you. Thank you for snapping me out of it with the cat spray. Oh. No, I remember now. I remember. This is bad. This is bad. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be here. The block is not necessary. The block is not necessary. But it has jogged my memory. I remember now. I remember. This is bad. This is actually bad ending. We need to get the hell out of here. I wanted this?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game.
Surging words, surging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected. Despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists. No! Sorimachigayo!
This world. Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
No, Chiaki!
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out,
I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to Madoka Magica. I am getting such heavy flashbacks to Madoka Magica right now.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
SGG becomes Homura? Oh god, I hope not. I do not want to be a lesbian who kills the world over and over and over again just to save the girl she's obsessed with. No thanks. No thanks. That's not the route we want to go down. We don't want to go down that route.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right?
Madoka and Chiaki have the same VA. That's not helping matters. That's not helping matters.
Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Oh!
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Create the future? All right. This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the Academy.
Shoot it down!
I don't want to disappear.
Shoot it all down!
I'm not Izuru.
Every doubt you have!
Who cares what will
Every
happen to the
insecurity!
world? I don't want to sacrifice
Every thought in your
myself.
head that says you're not enough!
It's not like I'll be
Shoot it all down!
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine.
Even so!
Even so, I can't choose the future.
Even so!
Even so,
We can do it! Oh! Chucky!
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
Yeah, sorry, Automon is a little oversensitive right now.
Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
No, Chiaki! Come back!
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Awaken? Awaken?
I will not even remember why everyone died.
I'm awakening! I'm trying to awaken! I'm trying to awaken!
The tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Oh, there we go! There we go! Oh, everybody's losing it! Everybody's losing it!
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the
The
future.
UI! The UI is fixing itself! The
They're
UI
both
is
hope
fixing
and they're
itself!
both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Store power! Store power!
Memories
Store
we made will
power!
disappear.
I will not even remember.
I'm storing power! I'm storing power!
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here just
I will not even remember.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
If we
whoa,
don't
whoa,
rid the
whoa,
world, the tragedy will start once.
I want to see Becca one more. We turn back into we might be killed by the
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both a conclusion will never.
Oh!
No, that's wrong.
Whoa! Hajime 2.0, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
When the white-haired anime boy and powers activate, everything's gonna be A-okay!
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away.
He's got Super Saiyan!
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Yeah! Get him! Get him! Oh shit! The future!
You despair because you yearn for hope because you... Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your... Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is... If you don't want that, just turn off the game!
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Get her! Get her! Get her! Oh, we're going straight into it! We're going straight into it!
I don't want anything. The future is full of lies. You have no argument. There's no hope.
Just shoot it all! Just shoot it all! Screw the rhythm! We're just shooting it all!
A miracle won't happen. You're not hope. What is this crappy feeling?
Yeah! Get it! 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 Get it!
You have no argument. Any choice is despair. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already.
No way! I'm not giving up!
You're not hope.
I am hope, bitch!
I don't want to lose anything. There's no hope. Just give up already. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything. No, that's wrong.
Yeah! Team up!
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this? All of a sudden.
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh? But...
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
Yo! Here's the music! Listen!
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Yeah! Roll that intro music, baby!
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct?
Yeah! Sonia's on board!
I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but... I just saw it.
Yeah,
When
Sonia!
my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Yeah, Sonia!
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But...
Yeah, for your ego!
I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know?
Yeah, Connie!
That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again.
Oh yeah, you're here too, I guess.
But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Then there we go! At long last! It's over! It's over for real this time! It's over for real this time!
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we are the ones who are going to create.
Control-Alt-Delete, bitch! And she's back! This is the goofiest. This is the dumbest, goofiest way this could have ended. This is the dumbest, goofiest way this could have ended. No, I'm not pressing Alt F4. Shut up. This is absolutely a Pretty Cure attack right now. She just turned into Pretty Cure. Yep, duck and victory for Usami. Duck and victory for Usami.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Log out.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, It all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
You're a colorful bunch, aren't you?
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
MegaMan.exe shows up at the end and kicks everyone's ass. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? So, this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. End. Is it the end? You have obtained the giant cell phone. No thanks. Trade that shit in for an iPhone. Yes, we're going to overwrite. And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small, it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now. Not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
Oh, look at how cool they look in their suits! Look at how cool they look! Kyoko, that fit is fire. That is a damn good fit for Kyoko. Look at her. Look at my girl. They look exactly the same as they did in high school, but damn.
My.
Kyoko is rocking that suit. I also love women in suits. Women in suits superiority. My girl. My girl. I guess Makoto and Sogami look okay too, but Kyoko, damn, honey. Paris Fashion Week, here we come.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future.
Byakuya's my boy. I like his smile. He is smiling! Yeah, that's rare. Kyoko's not smiling, but Byakuya is. Yeah, I also like OG Byakuya. He's kind of a jerk, but like a lovable sort of jerk. At least after the hell he went through in 1, yeah, I definitely like this version better.
Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Oh.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Hi, Toko. She's still kicking around, huh?
Then let's go. We must create our own futures, too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Oh, he lost the white hair. Epilogue. The day before the future. And with that... roll credits. That sounds like roll credits to me. There we go! There we go! And with that, I'm gonna turn the music down so I don't get blocked. With that, we've done it, guys! We have completed Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Another one for the books. Oh, man. Okay, so my final thoughts on Danganronpa 2. Compared to... Stumpy, you're having a really tough time spelling there, buddy. You're having a rough time there, buddy. Are you gonna be okay? You gonna be all right? Okay, so compared to the first one, I will say I think that the sequel is weaker than the first one. trying to think of how to best describe this. The characters, even though Chiaki is clearly best girl, and the reveal at the end that Hajime was in fact Izuru with his memories removed, there were some fantastic character moments. Nagito as well, even though he was a crazy mofo. He was a good kind of crazy. He was the kind of crazy that like emo teen girls would get behind. Those three were the standouts for me. And also I kind of fell for Gundam and Fuyuhiko as well. Everyone else, I wasn't wild about compared to the first game. I think the first game had a much stronger cast overall. There were some intolerable characters in this one. Obviously, Teru was intolerable. Mahiru, I felt, was intolerable in places. Hiyoko was intolerable. And Kazuichi, well, we all know my feelings on Kazuichi. And everybody else was just either annoying or just meh to me. So also the cases themselves, the motives and everything, a lot of it felt derivative towards the first game. There were some interesting bits. There were some interesting parts. I would say case 5 is probably the strongest of the bunch, just because of how convoluted it all is. And also, I was not happy with the interactions between Monokuma and Monomi. I thought Monomi was completely unnecessary. Monokuma was annoying. All of that to say, even though it sounds like I'm talking mad shit about the game, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed this a lot. I have gotten into murder mysteries quite a bit, and even though I feel like the first one was way stronger, this one definitely had its moments, and it does set the stage for the anime sequel, Danganronpa 3, which I know some of y'all in the chat have seen Danganronpa 3, and you are welcome to discuss that in the Discord server, not in my chat. If you want to discuss it in the Discord server, go ahead. All I ask is that you use spoiler tags, because, yeah, there are some people here who I know are planning on watching the anime. I might also plan on watching the anime. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can emotionally handle that. But yeah, as Zach pointed out, there is stuff that was alluded to that's going to be brought up in the anime. So if anybody wants to, yeah, use spoiler tags. Feel free to discuss it in the chat, or not the chat. Feel free to discuss it in the Discord server, but please use spoiler tags for the sake of people who may want to go and check it out. As far as the next Danganronpa game, the next one up is Danganronpa V3, which is not a sequel to Danganronpa 2. The sequel to Danganronpa 2 was the anime. V3 is kind of its own separate entity. And I do plan on checking that out in the future. But, as I'm sure we all know, next up is going to be the long-awaited return of Gay Lawyer Sunday. So I am very, 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 very excited to get back into the world of Ace Attorney and start up Ace Attorney Investigations on Sunday. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and we will be returning to Danganronpa not just with V3. I am playing around with the idea of coming back around the holiday season and diving into the island mode, so that we can get the social link and free time events of some of the characters whom we did not max out their social links. And it's perfect. What better way to celebrate the holidays than to do a bunch of gift giving on a tropical island? So we will be returning to Jabberwock Island during the holidays. So, be looking forward to that. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, and I don't care. Get out of here, Monokuma. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. You just get lost. Just get lost. Oh, hang on. Easter egg. And you have obtained the Usami strap. And you have obtained the Danganronpa if. So okay, so if. I think we mentioned it before. This is the light novel that serves as a side scenario to the original Danganronpa game. So this is just straight up a novelization that you can read in the game. I might do a dramatic reading of this, but I may need some help. But we will be returning to island mode and maybe Danganronpa if in the future. So be looking forward to that. Is Scylla online right now? Yeah, we can totally do a raid if Scylla's online. Hang on, let me. I hate how they've done the the new mobile app on freaking what's it called? Twitch. I hate the mobile app that they've done on Twitch now. I am gonna go ahead and switch over to just chatting. And just check real quick. Yeah, it does look like Scylla and Sayu are streaming together. So what do you think, guys? We wanna drop in and say hi? They're not gonna know who the hell we are, but we can drop in on Scylla's stream. I'm too intimidated to drop in on Sayu's stream. But let's drop in on Scylla's stream. So for now, those of you who are sticking around for the raid, please stand by. Those of you who are gonna bounce, thank you very much for sticking around and joining me for the finale. It's been a long, crazy tropical ride with a lot of despair and a lot of heartache along the way, but Super Geek Girl has played Danganronpa 2. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. And stand by for a raid. Until then, I will be back on Monday for more Paper Mario on Labor Day. So yeah, that's all for now. SGG is signing off. Those of you sticking around for the raid, stand by. Everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, stay super, and I will see you in the next game.